Remember this guy?
Do try it. Do try it.
Do try it.
Do try it.
How good. Merill Fernando founded Dilmah Tea over 30 years ago when the tea industry was known to exploit local farmers and workers.
Yeah, determined to see Sri Lanka take back control of its produce, Dilmah became the first brand to sell from the farmer directly to the market and has been a leader in ethical business ever since. Nowadays, Merill has handed over the reins to his two sons. We have Dilmah CEO Merill Fernando, and he joins us along with his son, Amrit. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us, gents.
Thrilled to be here.
Thank you.
You've got a couple of coffee lovers here on the couch. You've got your work cut out for you two. So is it true, first off, can you tell us that you and your brother Malik are actually the inspiration behind the name?
Well, Dilhan and Malik.
Of course, makes
Dilmah.
sense.
Ah, beautiful.
Makes sense.
Too smart. Now, you've brought a few of your tools in today to show us how to make the perfect tea. Are we going to get into that?
Absolutely, because we did a survey to understand Aussie tea drinking habits. We found some crazy stuff.
Like what?
Yeah.
72% of Australians don't brew their tea enough. That is 1 to 3 minutes. But the thing about tea, what we do is we grow it, we handpick it to make sure that there's goodness in there, which is why, Bo, you should be drinking more tea.
So when you say brew, as in leaving the tea in for what,
to soak.
3 minutes is the premium time?
That's it, because
Should
you've got to
you jiggle it?
extract all that goodness. Well, you know, we've got leaf tea here. So what we did was we brewed it off the set. So important thing is once you pour in the water, you've got to make sure you use filtered water. You've got to make sure that the tea comes into contact with the water. So if it's a tea bag, exactly what you said, you've got to jiggle it, but give it 3 minutes. But keep, I stir. And if it's loose leaf tea, you can stir. And then make sure that you get the right color. So that's a good color, unless you want tea really strong, in which you give it an extra minute. So if you're taking tea with milk, a little, maybe a minute or two extra, but brew it right, please, because that's how you get the taste and the goodness.
Do you add milk to your tea?
Never.
Oh. Why not? Why not? Why?
No, you know, tea, it's got incredible diversity. It's got terroir. We taste 10,000 different teas each week. And that is incredible because in Nuwara you have light, bright teas, and then you have a region called Ratnapura, which is at sea level, stronger, more intense because of the sunshine, because of the humidity. So all of those variations, they're beautiful. You might have a Ratnapura tea with a steak. You might have our extra strength with different types of
So did you just say
barbecue.
you have tea with steak?
Well, yeah, because you love your barbecue. So when you barbecue, you have that caramelization on your meat or your chicken, and the intensity and the earthy character in our teas from the low elevation pick up on that. So you have the tea that dignifies the flavors, brings out the flavors, enhances the texture, but then helps you with the digestion. And that's why I'm telling you, please drink tea.
Let's touch on something a bit closer to home. You guys proudly from Sri Lanka. Now, over the last few years, we've seen what's happened over there. There's been a coup, COVID, floods. What's it been like living through that experience? Because from here, it looks like it's a perfect storm over there.
Well, you know, it started in 2019 with the Easter bombings. It went through pandemic. So we had, exactly as you said, a perfect storm. Not a coup, but we had a protest that led to a change in regime. And now, thank God, we've got stability. And we are beginning to put down the building blocks. We are open for business. I was thrilled to see this week that the EU is beginning to encourage their people to come to Sri Lanka, and that's what we need, because we need to rebuild our economy.
Sri Lanka is beautiful, mate.
Jeez,
it's a beautiful place. Oh, mate. Something in the ocean. You don't realise how beautiful the ocean is there.
And the food.
And the food, the people.
Thank you.
Can we taste your tea? I feel like you're so cool and calm, and we're all jittery from all the coffee we've had.
Yeah, I've had about 19 shots of coffee already. So this could send me over.
Well, you know, tea, it's immune boosting, and its natural health benefits are one of the reasons you should have it. Taste is the other.
In fact, is it true that green tea actually has a higher concentration of caffeine than, say, a black coffee?
Ooh, yeah,
no, they have similar levels of caffeine.
Okay.
Now, I hope you don't take your tea. Oh, no, you said you're coffee drinkers, so, yeah.
So what's this one? What is this one?
This is our Dilmah Premium. It's a pure origin tea. My father made that commitment in 1950. And, you know, it was 37 years ago literally a couple of kilometers from here that Dilmah was born, which is why we love coming to Australia.
See, I only like tea that's from Long Island, but let's have a look.
Ah, there you go. See, she's got a few issues on the home front, but she'll
That is
come through.
actually, it's like a hug in a cup, isn't it?
That is good.
It is
Amrit, this is delicious. Are you a big tea drinker too?
There's a special way of tasting tea.
Yeah.
It's like this.
My wife's
As
going
a
to love
tea
that.
taster, you
that
got
your
to pull
question?
it, yeah.
Don't do that in public.
No, I wouldn't recommend that, but give it a good flow. Oh, no.
And do you have to put your pinky up as well?
And the reason is you taste on your tongue, but you also taste on your brain. So when you do that, you aerate your olfactory bulb, and you're
What do you
tasting
do?
twice. You get the texture. You get it much. So that's what we do as tea tasters. And my son, third generation, has just joined the business. So he's showing off his knowledge.
Yeah.
How beautiful. Well, thank you so much
calmed
for
me
coming in.
down.
I'm actually really calm.
Yeah, that's really calmed me down, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Ruined the show.
Thank you so much for coming in, gents. Come and see
Thank
us
you.
anytime.
Thrilled to have been on.
Well
Thank
done.
You.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.